Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone. And as I ask you to unmute yourself, please do so. And let's do this. So hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this Tuesday morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here with us. And I'm just gonna go straight to it. It's like I think that we all can agree that now we have more problems in the world than we've probably ever had in a long time. So what if I told you that there's a simple solution that could forever impact your life, your health, and your bank account, right? We all started with a vision to impact the world's health, to free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the most trusted, respected and respectful health and wellness company in the world. Well, we keep doing that. And how do we do that? We help people just like you feel better, look better, move better, just enjoy life at a whole nother level. But before I share that and what we have available for you both physically and financially, please know that everything we do is based upon the core value of integrity, which to us means we're always doing the right thing the right way. And if it's not right for the customer, it's not right for you. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you. What are we talking about? An amazing company called Isagenix. So with that being said, I truly believe, and we all truly believe, that everyone deserves to experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. And if that sounds like something you would want to experience, or you know someone in your life that would like to have more of that, please get back to the person that invited you to see this, because they could guide you in the right direction. So I truly hope that by the end of this call, you will have the necessary information to make an informed decision that will help you resolve whatever problems that might keep you up at night, the things that you worry about, the things that you talk to your parents or your best friend about, the things that you've prayed for, and you've, for a while, you might have felt like your prayers have gone unanswered. Hang in there for a few more minutes. This may be the solution you guys have been waiting for. So I believe that you deserve to have the best version of yourself, and your family deserves the same. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen really quick and show you guys and introduce our first share of the night. We are going to, well, that's not going to be my first share. Sorry, psych. Just kidding. Our first share of the night is my beautiful friend, Mindy, and she's 30 years young, and she's a hot mama of 3 babies. And she's been in the healthcare industry since she's been 16, and she's also a nurse right now. So guys, please welcome me, well, help me welcome I can't talk tonight, Mindy, to our Zoom, and I would love for her. Mindy, could you please unmute yourself? Here's her beautiful family. I want you guys to all see, this is the things we're talking about. This is her family. This is her why. This is why she said yes to a better life and to Isagenix. So, hey, beautiful, can you unmute? You already did. You're on top of this. Could you share with us what Isagenix has done for you?
Yes, well, I'm glad you asked me to, but of course I'm really nervous. I started last September, and my daughter is a type 1 diabetic. So when, my body was awful, I felt horrible, and I knew I had to make a change, not just for me, but for her and for my other kids, to show them that I could feel better, they could feel better, and we could be healthier together. So once I started the products, I've been using them, and so far I've lost 25 to 30 pounds. Um, Having a ton of energy. I feel great. Um, I'm just excited about what this company has done. I'm wanting to pursue it more and help people, just to know that I was that person who looked for something and searched for something and kept saying no because I didn't have the money, or I didn't have the time. And I just decided to jump for it. And I'm so glad I did. Thankful for Kelly and all of you ladies that have encouraged me, because I wouldn't be here if you hadn't have helped me. And I just want to be that same encouragement for other women and other people who, I just want them to know that it's possible. They can feel like this and they can do it.
I love it. I love it. And I love you. So tell me, what are some of the things that you've noticed other than the weight loss and the energy? Like, what have you noticed? Like, as far as your mood, your sleep, what other changes have you noticed?
I am much calmer. I find myself not yelling at my kids as much. Actually, thinking before I speak. Sometimes that's hard, but most of the time I'm doing pretty good, especially when I have my Isagenix, that helps. I can just tell a huge difference in just, I'm not in a fog all the time. I don't feel like I just want to lay around every day and it's a struggle to even clean my house. I feel like I actually have the energy to do more. And I just love it.
What's your favorite product? If you can pick one, because I know most of us can't.
I think probably the Onyx. I love that stuff.
I'm gonna go ahead and share the gallery view. Any of you guys, who else loves the Isagenix? Yup. I call it the secret mommy juice. The sanity mommy juice is what I call it, but I'm sure daddies out there can say that it's the sanity daddy juice too. So I love that. And so for someone that's back where you were in September, that stress, that tired, that unfulfilled mom out there that's maybe in a search for solution, just like you have been in the past, if you could give them one advice, what advice would you give them?
Just jump. I mean, just take that chance. And, you have 30 days. If you don't like it, it's money back. But just take that chance. You're not going to regret it. And even if you do, you'll go back to how you felt before. And if not, then you get to see what you can be for your family and for your kids.
I love that. Just jump. Yeah, get your sexy back or get your money back. So that's kind of how we say it. So thank you so much, beautiful. I am so grateful for you taking the time. And I know without a doubt, there's some mamas out there that are going to be inspired by your story. And I am so proud of you and so brave of you to share your story like this. And I love you. And I see you Friday. So with that things, yes, we're gonna get together Friday. I had to choose, go to the beach or hang out with her. So I'm gonna hang out with her. I canceled my beach trip. So that's the love we have in here, and the community we have with Isagenix, and I totally love it. And just, by the way, she was a complete stranger and before this. So we have strangers become family, and strangers become friends, and friends become family. And that's kind of how we all feel right here, right now. So thank you so much, beautiful. I really appreciate you sharing that. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again really quick. Well, there's a beautiful family. Isn't that awesome? I love this picture of her daughter with the doggy right there. And her boys. And that's another thing, like our company also gives you the opportunity to create residual income. So if you want to spend more time with your kids, and I know that's one of her goals, is to become a full-time stay-home mom and just work from home all the time. So without further ado, I am going to introduce you to the 2021 Isa Body champion. And she's also a mama of 3. And she's a former college athlete, and she's been on the products for the last 5 years. So she's definitely not a newbie. So you heard from a newbie, now you hear from a pro on so many levels. And Cara, would you please unmute yourself and share with us what Isagenix has done for you? Here's a few more pictures of her and her babies and her guns.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me to be on your call. It's really exciting. I love sharing my story, and I'm really grateful actually to be the Isabody champion this year, because I do get to now share my story on an even bigger platform, which is really, really exciting. So like Christina said, I was a college athlete, and then I had 3 kids, all boys. They're super active. And after my youngest was born, I wanted to get back into a little bit more of like me. Like I wanted to get back into playing basketball again. And I started to do it. And, what my brain thought I could do and what my body was ready to do were 2 totally different things. And at the same time, I was encountering, friends were getting injured playing. And I was like, I don't have time for that. I have 3 little kids to take care of. So, but I still wanted to play, and I still wanted a little piece of me back. So I ended up working with a trainer, and I wasn't even actually looking for weight loss or anything like that. And he recommended the products. He's a very smart man. He knows that, his athletes that work with him, they're going to get their best results with Isagenix. From kids through adults, we all get better results when our nutrition is on point. So I started kind of reluctantly. I was still nursing my youngest, so I wasn't able to use all of the products right away. I started a little bit slow, but once I really got into it, I was totally blown away. I was losing body fat and building muscle at the same time. I never thought I would have like any sort of muscle definition on my arms. Like I was like, oh, that's just not my body. And it is my body, and it's so amazing. So over the course of these past 5 years, I've lost about 35 pounds. And it's probably honestly been more than that, because while I was losing fat, I was building muscle. I know I have more lean mass on my body than I did before, which is so important as we get older. Yep, there we go. So while I was doing that, I started to feel even more like myself again. I'd kind of been in that fog of mommyhood. My kids are, they're all within 5 years. So I was just, I was laying on the couch. I was exhausted. I was just waiting for bedtime to just pass out and then wake up and do it all again the next day. I didn't really have anything that I was like really looking forward to. I mean, I obviously I love my kids very much, but there wasn't like a drive for anything else. And once I started to pick up the energy again, and I was training more often, and I was lucky enough, I was homeschooling my kids at the time. I could bring them with me, which was huge. They got to see me, they didn't watch me like lose weight or get skinny. As my transformation happens, you know how your kids will draw pictures of you like for your birthday or whatever. And my youngest was drawing bumps all over my body. And I was like, what is that? And he's like, those are your muscles. Like they saw me get stronger. They watched me lift weights. It wasn't a diet thing. And now they're older. My youngest is 7 now. And all of them are active. They all play tons of sports, and they know too that these products, the shakes, the bars, everything, they take it too. And they know if they want to perform their best on the field, on the court, they're having a shake or a bar before the game. That's what they have for breakfast every single day. It was such a blessing to not have this like kind of stigma of like weight loss or diet food that I couldn't share with them. It's nutrition. And that's what I tell to everyone who asks me about what we do. This is 100% about fueling your body with the best nutrition possible. It's not restriction. It's not anything like that. It's this amazing synergistic system that just gets your body ready for anything. It's really, really awesome.
So, you had an amazing transformation, and you competed against every single person in the US.
Yes.
And you won. How did that feel to win?
Oh, it was. So I'd say about 3 years ago, maybe it was 2018, January 2018, at our training facility, we all would write our like New Year's goals or whatever. So I've had Isabody finalist written down for years. And I think I'm on challenge number 13. And being an athlete growing up and stuff, I like to compete. I wanted to win this, right? Like like this. I love the free t-shirts I get. I love the $200 product coupon. Totally awesome. I look forward to it every time I complete a challenge, but I also wanted to win, and that drives me. So it was really awesome. About a year ago, I was given honorable mention, and that was so exciting. But that was not enough for me. And when I got the call that I was a finalist, so for those of you who don't know, there's about 3 16-week challenges throughout the year. There's 5 finalists picked out of each. So then there was 15 of us total, and 1 grand champion, which is me this year, and 1 runner-up, which is an amazing woman named Holly. She's also had every single one of those 15 people are phenomenal people, amazing transformations, just the best. You just meet the best people in Isagenix. They're wonderful. So, but when I got the call about the finalists, I was so excited. And what was really awesome, going through the process of having your interview done, sharing your story, it wasn't the same this year because of COVID. We normally have a live event, and you'd be up on stage in front of tens of thousands of people, like in your sports bra and tiny shorts, like totally nerve-wracking. And this year was different. It was all done on Zoom. We had our interviews done on Zoom. I had to record my own story I had to kick everybody out of my house and be like, I need it to be quiet, and I need to record. I needed to fit my story into 60 seconds for like Zoom. So it was a really different experience than what I would have expected in prior years. But what was really cool was I was encouraged, and I felt really comfortable 100% being myself. There was no like, oh, you got to get dressed up. They said, wear what you want to wear, be who you are. And that was the best part, to be chosen as the champion, knowing that I showed up 100% as myself. I didn't answer a question the way I thought they'd want it to be answered. I answered truthfully 100% as myself. And what amazing validation to have such an amazing company say, yes, you are in alignment with where we're going right now. And it was just so amazing. I'm really, really grateful.
I love it. And we have Alvi on here. He won a few years back. Alvi, you're more than welcome to unmute yourself and jump in. I'm so honored to have 2 Isabody finalists on here. Let me where is he?
Right here.
Yeah, there he is. There you are.
Yeah, hey, I'm a has-been, hashtag. She's the newbie, man. She's the one that won it. I had my time. Great job. Congratulations, Kara.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
And I just wanted to acknowledge you because I'm sure you inspired her with your transformation at one point, and I wanted to bring up the community that we have because you're in this for yourself but not by yourself. You have a gazillion people cheering you on. I don't know, is that a number? Cheering you on from all over the world and wanting you to be your best and do your best, and it's incredible to see that we had a share where it's Mindy shared is like, hey, I just wanted to have more energy and keep up with my kids and be a better version of me, and you took that best version of you to a whole nother level. So it's whether you want to lose a few pounds, whether you want to kick ass and become top athlete, that's available, right? It's the same product. Isn't it crazy? It's like the same product. It's the same company. It's the same thing. But some people do this and some people do that. I'm just like drinking my shake, my Ionics. I'm like, yeah, not a nice body thing. I'm going to make a confession, and I don't know if I should. I've only finished 1 Isabody challenge in 6 years. I know. You
are leaving $200 on the table every time.
Plus, I feel like, I just want to be authentic, and I want to share that because this company truly loves us no matter what. This company offers it. So if it's up for grabs, you can do it. If you just want to be in your comfort zone, you can do that too. So it's a company for everyone, no matter what size, no matter what background, no matter what. Nobody asks you what your resume, what your credit score is, what's your background, what your color of your skin, what you've done in your life, how many, I have 5 kids, they have 3, Alvi has 2. There's single people in here. It doesn't matter. It's what is it that you want from life? And we all want a better version of ourselves. And what better ways to look at these 2 moms. They're inspiring their kids they're leading by example. They're not just telling their kids, hey, go work out and be in shape. They're doing it themselves. They don't just tell their kids, hey, don't eat this candy and this stuff and eat healthy. They're doing it themselves. They're leading by example. So I totally love that so much. And I am so grateful that you guys shared tonight. I mean, I truly appreciate it. Cara, is there any advice you would want to give to the mamas out there, athletes or not, that have let themselves go and, you know, just had kids, and you know what I'm talking about? What
totally
advice
do.
would you give them?
I know sometimes it's difficult to maybe admit or say out loud, but when we have kids, we put so much of our time and attention and even our bodies. My body was shot, like just totally depleted between pregnancy and breastfeeding. Like I had nothing left for me. And that's great. That's the way it's supposed to work. But we kind of lose a bit of ourselves, or we can lose a bit of ourselves, especially when they're real small. And for me, I know that if I wasn't careful, I would have stayed there and been waiting for my youngest to turn 18 to turn my life back on again. And because of this, I didn't have to do that. I get to, you know, I coach my son's basketball team. I'm there at all their stuff. I can play with them. I can get the lacrosse sticks out and play with them. I can play baseball with them. I can do all of those things with them. And I love doing that stuff. So not a problem at all. And so for me, it's just really taking a look. And for me, it was going back and seeing what really made me and where I could pick up pieces of that and still be the best mom I can possibly be. Because I'm a way better mom now than I was when I was only being mom, because I was laying on the couch, getting them snacks and waking up with them in the middle of the night and doing all those mom things, but I wasn't fueling myself in a way that let me show up even more. And now I do. I fuel myself nutritionally that way, and I fuel myself mentally and emotionally that way, so that I get to show up even bigger and better for them and give them the best example I can think of every day, so they can look at an adult and say, okay, this is how my mom fit in training time. This is how my mom fit in good nutrition. Because I don't know that we all had an example like that. My parents weren't. I mean, they were working and they were doing all the things, but they weren't taking the time to you know, necessarily focus on their health. And I'm really glad that I get to give my kids an example of that. So I would tell the moms and the dads too that, you know, really try to remember who you were and what lights you up, and give yourself some of that back. It's okay, and it makes you an even better parent.
And you also got an extra bonus, right?
I did. I did get an extra bonus.
Isn't that awesome? You got paid to get healthy?
I did.
I
got paid a lot to get healthy. It started with honorable mention, $1,000 for honorable mention, $3,000 for finalists, and then the grand prize winner gets $25,000. Like, to be healthy. It doesn't get any better than that.
I love it. Thank you so much. Beautiful. I really appreciate you taking the time and sharing with us. And I'm looking forward to following you on your journey, and hopefully come back and share again with us. So
absolutely. Thank you. It's been my pleasure.
Thank you so much. So guys, I truly hope that we inspired you. We inspired you to be part of this community that will undoubtedly, just like you heard, believe in you more than you believe in yourself to begin with, and support you in achieving your goals, your dreams without any hesitation. We have a proven system that's backed by science, and it blends the best quality nutrition with the best of science and the best convenience and simplicity. It doesn't get any easier than that. And with a compensation plan and extra bonuses like no other. You heard two incredible stories of how two ordinary mamas, just like you, became extraordinary, not only for themselves, but to their children, to inspire others, right? We all get different results. We're all have different whys, different goals. As moms, it's usually the kids. As moms and dads, it's usually the kids. But somebody might not have kids, and their goal is to just be around for their family, or to someday have kids. So why not be the best version of yourself? Why not take care of yourself? And so here's what I know. People that you have not yet met are struggling with the same problems that you just heard that there is a solution for. And we are on a mission to change lives. You heard 2 incredible stories and you've been hearing them for the last year, 2 or 3 at a time. Why not yours? Your life matters. You are worth investing in. What if you could become the next Isabody champion? What if you could show your children how to be a better version of themselves because you became a better version of you? Time invested in your health, guys, it's never wasted. I think now more than ever, we realize that our health is our wealth, right? And by the way, we get paid to change the world. So why not change your world, right? So here's what I want you guys to know. You are one choice away from a new beginning and a commitment away from a new and improved life. Just like Kara, just like Mindy did, just like I did. One decision, one commitment, say yes, right? It really isn't complicated. We're here for you. And the person that invited you here cared enough to share this with you. So please, please get back with them and ask them to give you more information. Ask them, is like, hey, how can I do this? Because guess what? Like we mentioned earlier, you get 30 days money back guaranteed. So you put this product in your body for 30 days. And if you don't feel amazing, and if your body, your health, your life doesn't improve, you have nothing to lose. You've eaten for free for 30 days. So please get back to the person that invited you here. You are definitely just one decision away from your best life. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, and have an amazing day. Let me stop